let's just start with our live stream. So in this live stream, I just wanted to talk to you guys about a very special topic as you know, imagine a world where your favorite products are always in stock, holiday delivery arrives on time, and every single time grocery stores never run out of essentials, and factories never halt production because a shipping didn't arrive. Sounds like science fiction, right? Sounds too good to be future. Well, the technology to predict, you know and prevent supply chain nightmares is here. And tonight we are going to pull back, guys, the curtain on one of the most groundbreaking tool in the logistics today, that is FixitX. So FixitX isn't just another monitoring system we are talking about. It's a revolutionary AI powered platform that sees disputes before they happen. So, guys, connecting data from thousands of sources, weather forecasts, port activities, geopolitical events, transportation networks, and even subtle economic shifts. So today, I'm I'm going to talk, how Fixitex is building a most resilient future for global commerce, how it prevents crisis, optimize operations, and ensures the world keeps moving smoothly even when chaos strikes elsewhere. So by the end of the session, you will understand why Fixitex isn't just software. It's the crystal ball logistics manager have been dreamed of for decades. So, guys, to truly appreciate the power of Fixitex, we first need to step back and understand just how fragile modern supply chains really are. So let's take a moment to rewind to 2021, the year the world got a stark reminder that even a single weak link can distort the global commerce. Now, think about the Swiss Canal blockage. One massive cargo ships, the the ever given became locked sideways in the canal for 6 days. Literally, yes, 6 days. And the immediate impact would be like hundreds of ships, waiting to pass, millions of tons of cargo stuck in the limbo. And what would be the ripple effect of it, guys? The ports around the world face delays, containers piled up and shipping schedules collapsed. But when we talk about economic consequences, analytics estimated billions of dollars in trade where trade were halted, and retailers scrambled, factories paused production, and consumers felt that the impact through empty shelves and delayed deliveries. But one single incident, one moment in time, created a domino effect that rippled across continent. And I just wanted to tell you guys that the scary part would be this isn't rare. It's happening all the time in various forms. Now consider port strikes, labor disputes in major hubs like Los Angeles, Rotterdam, or Shanghai when we talk about. And even a short strike can halt thousands of ships. And when we talk about electronics might not reach assembly lines, delaying the release of your next favorite gadget. So raw materials might be held up, forcing manufacturers to slow or stop production. But essential goods like medical supplies, food, or vaccines could be delayed, putting lives at risk. And it doesn't stop there. Even a minor disrupt can, cascade globally. And a temporary factory shutdown in Germany might delay car parts, that fed an assembly line in Mexico. And fuel shortage in one region can delay trucks and the impact would be grocery stores, hundreds of miles away. Then, when we talk about a sudden storm in, Gulf of Mexico or typhoon in Southeast Asia, can reroute shipment and create, bottlenecks in port for like far away. And each of these might seem small in isolation. Guys, a single chain hiccup, but the reality is that modern supply chain are hyper-connected networks where one problem can multiply and magnify across the globe. So ask yourself that, is your favorite smartphone safe from the next shipping delay? And will your morning coffee arrive on time if a shipment container is stuck somewhere halfway across the ocean? Are essential medical supplies secure if one supplier or distributor, falters? The answer would be, in today's world without predictive, technology, is probably not, because without foresight, business are constantly reacting, scrambling and patching holes instead of, preventing disasters. So when we talk about all these things, I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know this is the critical point we are talking about. The modern logistic operates on, knife edge and reactive solutions. And calling supervisor after delay, manually rerouting, shipments, or waiting for a crisis to unfold are no longer enough. Businesses need foresight, not some kind of hindsight. They need a system that sees the dominoes before they fall, anticipates where the ripple will go, and acts, proactively to stop the chain reaction. And that's exactly where FixitX come into play. But we'll dive into that in just a few minutes, because, so what exactly is FixitX? At a first glance, it might just look like another dashboard filled with charts, graph, and, blinking indicators. But makes no mistake, FixitX is far more than a monitoring tool. As guys, its core would be, FixitX is an AI powered predictive platform, designed to do what human can't: analyze millions of data points in real time and, forecast disrupts before they even occur. And think about the complexity of modern supply chains, that weather conditions can halt ports or delay flights. And shipping, schedules constantly shift due to congestion or accidents. And factory produce millions of units across multiple sites, each with its own risk of downtime. And geopolitical, tensions can suddenly close borders or, impose new traffics. And market trends, change demand almost overnight. And when we try to anticipate all these factories manually, it is impossible. But FixitX doesn't just look at individual factor, it consider them as a part of dynamic, interconnected network, understanding how one, change cascades into another. How Now let us talk about how FixitX actually work. So when we so first point would be, I'm just going to explain this with you some pointers. So first point would be data aggression. So FixitX collects data from multiple sources: real-time weather forecasting, ports congestion and shipping schedules, factory production outputs, geopolitical events and trade policies, market demands, and economic indicator. And second would be probabilitics modeling. So when we talk about this, rather than asking, will the this ship be late, or will this shipment will be late? But FixitX ask normally that what is the probability that this shipment, this route, or this production line will fail, and what are are the likely consequences about it? And it's probability driven foresight powered by advanced machine learning and real time analytics. So when we talk about the third part, that is predictive power, when we talk about predictive power, it always says FixitX can detect potential risk weeks in advance, including incoming storms or natural disaster that threaten logistics hubs, and political unrest that could delay customers or border crossing labors, guys, striking in critical ports or factories. And when we talk about transportation bottleneck, it is caused by fuel storage or route closures. And the real time insights would be, the magic isn't just in prediction, it is it is in visibility and actionability. Guys, the FixitX dashboard is like a control tower for your supply chain. And when we talk about the live alerts, red flags, would be pop up instantly when a risk is actually detected. And when we talk about risk heat map, visualize vulnerable, routes, factories, and warehouses. So this would be it, guys. This is what I wanted to share with you guys in this live stream about how FixitX actually works on a broader scale. So with that, I'll be ending this live stream. Bye bye, guys. I'll meet you guys in the next live stream.